barre class, and it was really, really nice because I didn't have barre class last week. So that felt really good. And it's actually light out. So, yay. We sit and have our morning coffee and have a little debrief. This week is already starting to feel different at work. I'm actually starting to ramp up on doing reports. So I feel a lot busier this week, which is good because I'm getting antsy. We also started talking about what events I will be going to later this year, which means more travel, which I'm excited about, but also just need to be wary of burnout, because in 2022 I traveled way too much for work, and I know it won't get back to that, but there was a period where the longest I was home in 8 months was 4 weeks, and then it was back to traveling every 2 weeks over from Seattle to Berlin, and then with stops in the UK. So just need to be wary and aware of myself when I start traveling more. So I'm just trying to again ease into the next couple months, because it's gonna get real busy. And Jay and I would really like to book a honeymoon, because we didn't take one right after we got married last year, because I went back to the US to apply for a UK visa. So I want to do that as well, but I don't think that will happen until maybe early next year, just based on all the other things that we have to do and travel for. So, but starting to plan for that is in my mind. I'm getting my hair done today, which is exciting and also terrifying, because no one else has ever done my hair basically since 2012. And as you can see, this is July, so 9 months of growth. And so I'm gonna be back to blonde again, which is exciting. And then excited because I have another appointment on Friday. Just trying to find all the places and people that I want my appointments, my monthly maintenance appointments, we'll say. Trying to find good people that make me feel like the ones that I went to in Seattle is really hard. So I'm trying somewhere new for an esthetician on Friday. And then I actually finally booked in a sound bath that I will go to on Sunday. So I'm excited about that. So lots of things happening. Our kitchen remodel got pushed back to May, so not a whole lot we can do about that at this point. The sun is out for a hot second. It's supposed to rain later when I'm walking to my hair appointment, but we hope it stays out. Yeah. I know I keep saying this, but things are gonna get real busy here. And so I'm just trying to sit and enjoy the calm and just ease myself back into a bit of the life that I had before, which is exciting. Going into town today. I have a new appointment with a new esthetician. The other woman I was seeing, I always felt like I was being shamed when I would come in to see her. So going somewhere new, like, it's a very personal thing. Jay is testing out the one wheel with Vogue. The first start of the week was a little bit chaotic because I started ramping up on new stuff at work. And then I had like multiple appointments this week. The good news is I found a hairstylist, even though we didn't get to the color I wanted to, but that's my fault for growing out my roots for 9 months and then wanting to stay platinum blonde. Don't do that. But I'm confident we'll get there. And then I found an esthetician, and I managed to book a blood test for next week, which I really need to do because I'm a Hashimoto's girl and I haven't had my thyroid tested in well over a year, which is not great. So it was a weird week. And it was super emotional at times too. Like, I had a really uncomfortable and unfortunate run-in with some children and their dog, who they just kind of let attack my dog. So that wasn't great. And called my mom after and basically cried while walking with Vogue in the park. And started to ramp up on some new stuff at work. And then the end of the week kind of slowed down, and then I got really excited about one area that I haven't fully ramped up on yet, but that I'll get to own here soon. And I'm really excited about that because it involves a space I haven't really been involved with, which is like an XR browser. So I'm super excited about that. And then honestly, like, my hair appointment was kind of emotional because it's such a personal thing to find a hairstylist that you love and you trust. And I'd been seeing my stylist in Seattle for over a decade. She, like, I let her do whatever with my hair. It's been so many colors. And I've just sort of followed her around Seattle, like I did my esthetician. So like two women who know me deeply and personally. And I had a great experience, like, in the salon, but I was super timid. And the girl asked me, like, well, what do you want to do to your hair, like, in terms of cut? And it was a weird moment to be like, I actually don't know how to describe it, because I let my stylist do whatever she wanted, and she just knew. And so I got, like, emotional about that, and then just because we couldn't get it to the color I wanted, was having a moment of, like, well, if we were in Seattle, she could have done it. But we're not in Seattle, we're in England. And so I was just having an internal fight, like, within myself about that and being emotional. And I've had a ton of FOMO because all my friends are there. So it was a weird week. And then spring is desperately trying to pop out, but it's been so gray and windy. I know the, like, forever winter dragging on forever is not helping sort of my mood swings. Just a lot of change, so much change. And then there's the added stress of having a storage unit in Seattle, and they're raising my rent again. Like, this is the second time within less than a year. And so I'm like, I need to go back to Seattle and bring more stuff back, because I only have, like, a quarter of my wardrobe here, if that, and I'm really missing getting dressed. So that's a whole other thing I need to go deal with, but I think I have a plan for this summer that my family's going to help me with. But it's just been a weird week. And then we went out for breakfast this morning, Jay and I, and we had a nice little morning when the sun was out. The sun is no longer out. So I'm glad we got to go out. And then we stopped into this bakery. So we went and had breakfast at this little cafe. And then next door is a bakery that I've wanted to go to for a while. And I actually grabbed two things. With this garlic chili oil crunch stuff. So I'm excited about that. And then elderflower syrup in this gorgeous bottle. So, in this super cute aesthetic shop. I love it. I love an aesthetic shop. So, super happy we went in there. Then we walked through the market and I got a little skull candle because I actually have shelves now. They just need to be put up. So, yeah. And I'm in this weird space of like antsy to get things done around the house. Like I want the kitchen in, but the kitchen being in means that it will be the end of May, and it's just gonna be a really hectic couple months once June rolls around. And so I just want to savor the slow moments so much. So, but I've got to work on my conference talk some more. I have to book travel for a conference and I have an email I need to respond to. And then Jay has his own stuff going on that we're going to be traveling for, so there's a lot. And then there's other stuff that I want to do, but I just need to keep reminding myself that there's time. So just trying to enjoy our slow weekends for the moment, but I really want to get a car. I just want to be able to get out of town and go do some hiking. In the English sense. I know it's not in the Seattle sense, but yeah. There's a lot.